Hi, my name's Maria. I met Michelle about 9 years ago now. I went to Michelle initially. I had issues with my bowel movement, lack of it, lots of constipation, lots of pain, lots of skin issues on my face. That was the reason I went to see Michelle at EternalBeing. When I first met Michelle, wow, what an experience. I was so nervous when I first met her because I didn't know what to say to her. I was embarrassed because I couldn't go to the toilet. But Michelle, after consultation, she sat me on the bed. She said, right, we're going to start. I'm the poo fairy. I will help you. I said, okay, Michelle, I'm in your hands. Let's go for it. So the first session I had with her was an experience. I'd never felt so well after the experience. Yes, I had a headache, and she did warn me that I'd have a headache, but having to drink a lot of water, it was fine. But the experience, and I didn't realise how much was inside me, the toxins just came away, and I just felt so much better. The skin issues that I had were horrendous. My face looked awful. Michelle did notice that my skin was pretty awful on my face, and she knew it's because of the toxins inside my body were building up because I wasn't going to the toilets. All these toxins were building up. It was making my skin awful. So as I said, the first session was a great session, but it took about 3 to 6 months before I noticed the difference in my skin and in my toilet sessions as well. I still, to this day, are nervous when I go to the toilet, but I always hear in my head, Michelle says, relax, just relax, and it will come out. So yes, it's a journey. I'm still suffering in a way because it does have an effect on me. I mean, I've had this issue since I was a little girl, to be honest with you, well before I met Michelle. But I always put in the back of my mind, you know, I just don't go to the toilet. But yeah, I'm still on a journey. I still have issues. I still get anxiety. So when I get anxious, I tend to have a looser poo. But again, I try and relax on the toilet because my theory is get on the toilet, do it quickly and get off. But I've been told, just relax, it will come, it will go, and it will be fine. I've also had other issues when I had food poisoning. Felt really poorly, and Michelle, I actually messaged Michelle, I think it was during the holidays, but Michelle was very kindly messaged me back, and she said, you need to take such and such. So I went to see her, she gave me this medication, I've taken it, and it was great. I felt better within like 4 hours. It stopped me having issues, and I still take it now if I have any problems going on the toilet. Okay. Before I had my first session with Michelle, Michelle noticed I'd got a lot of puffiness underneath my eyes. So she didn't say anything to me at the time. We had the session, the colonic session, and afterwards when I was on the toilet, I looked in the mirror afterwards and I thought, crikey, the puffiness is gone. I can't believe it after one session. And my stomach just felt great. I mean, I was bloating a lot, and after this first session, it just sort of like disappeared. Michelle always says about the six-pack. I haven't got a six-pack. There is one in there somewhere, but it was a lot better after my first session. And I thought, great, this is going to be a great journey to have with Michelle. What a great poo fairy. If you have any issues going to the toilet, I recommend, in fact, I highly recommend Michelle at EternalBeing. If you need a good poo, go and see Michelle, the poo fairy. When I've been going out celebrating birthday, just Christmas, any celebrations, and I have something to eat out of the norm, I know that I will have issues the next day. Cramp in my stomach because my stomach's not used to the rich food, especially at Christmas. the turkey is horrendous on my stomach. The gravy, the Brussels, everything. It's just rich food that I don't normally eat. And when I go out, maybe for a curry, Italian, although it's nice food, I know that my stomach doesn't like it. I mean, I love it, but my stomach doesn't like it. And it does tell me that it doesn't like me. And that's when I need to go back to Michelle, and she helps me out again with a clonic. And again, any tablets that I might need to take, any sachets, just anything, she'll help me out with it. Since I've been going to Michelle, I've managed to find a lot more energy within myself. I think the clonic has definitely helped me get rid of the toxins, which was making me very lethargic, and therefore I wasn't going to the gym. But now I've increased my gym sessions, a lot of weight training. I do a lot of Pilates, yoga, which helps me relax. Yeah, it's just helped me out no end. Michelle also has given me some patches to use, which I've never heard of, but their own patches. I take the sleep, because I did lack in sleep. I've done that for many, many years. Boost, and also energy, and the energy really helps me when I go to the gym. I stick it on half an hour before I go to the gym. It just gives me that bit of boost. If anybody needs any patches, go and see Michelle at EternalBeing. If you are feeling lethargic, haven't got any energy whatsoever, what you need to do is get yourself down to see Michelle at EternalBeing. She will sort you out with a clonic. She will also give you patches to help you, especially myself, who goes down to the gym a lot, needs a bit of energy, needs a bit of boost. Stick the patches on, they'll do the job. Thanks, Michelle.